This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon
So
Dixon.
if she passed this, she finna take once they allow her to do this one time, once they allow her to do this one time where she gonna take 55 million this year, she gonna take more the next year, more the next year, more the next year, to eventually public school is going to be just people that's in poverty, and private school going to be the future of the US, aka those people that have some money and that has intelligence. So this stuff is deep. That's why I'm still trying to explain to people, like, y'all got to really read between the lines and understand this stuff. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Duffle LO, to Sit Down, and we are coming towards the end of the Iowa videos. And what I want to do is, if it's your first time to the video, watch the entire Iowa videos, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell when you subscribe. We need to hit that thumbs up button so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. Consider watching the entire video before you just click off. But these videos, these last 3-4 videos, is strictly for the Blacks in Iowa. So that's what I'm gonna end this on, and that's who I'm talking to when I talk in these last few videos. So I want to warn you guys of what's getting ready to come and what's happening. Although I already previously warned you guys in the video, I'll show you the video that I warned you guys in, just in case, you know, not in this video, but in one of the other videos. But I'm gonna tell you the video right now. Americans will be forced to deplete their savings in 2022. I made that video months ago. I had already made that calculation a year plus ago. So you guys have to understand. And like I said, you want to get you some of these just in case. That's 2.5 pounds, another 2.5. You won't want to get some of this. You're going to want to get some of this. You're going to want to get some of it. You're going to need some of this stuff, you know, because food getting ready to get scarce around here, just to let y'all know, if it ain't already happening right now when you see this video. But let me go ahead and get into the first video so I can show you guys, like, what's going on. Let me share my screen real quick. This is the first, well, we ain't going to talk about that. That, my bad for y'all seeing that, but that, you know, that we coming to that though. So let me go ahead, get into this first one real quick. And let me show you guys something. This just happened. Literally, when I say just happened, literally, I mean that literally. Like, this literally just came out today. Today is May 23rd, and this just came out, and it was just updated at 3:23 p.m. Central. So this is literally like they just updated this like 40, 50 minutes ago, probably an hour, we could say. And look at this. Iowa legislator won't pass Kim Reynolds' private education bill, House Speaker says. Let me show you what her education bill was about. This is going to blow your mind. Notice, I'm speaking to the Blacks so you guys can know Iowa is a Republican state, and you guys need to understand. Listen to this. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds wants to offer parents more choice in education. In her condition of the state address, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds proposes legislation that would allow parents more choice in their child's education. Sounds pretty good on its face, right? Let me show you what it really is talking about. Governor Kim Reynolds' signature education proposal to give 10,000 families taxpayer-funded scholarships to pay private school expenses won't become law this year. See what it says? It says this year. House Speaker Pat Grassley confirmed Monday. She wants to give 10,000 families, listen, 10,000 families, taxpayers' money to send their kids to private school. You working hard, but she gonna give your hard work, your hard-earned money taxes to somebody else so they kid go to private school, not public school, but your kid gonna be in public school. Let me read on. The bill's failure culminates weeks of behind-the-scenes negotiations as Reynolds tried unsuccessfully to convince enough House Republican lawmakers to support the measure. Its failure sets the scholarship plan up as a defining campaign issue for both Democrats and Republicans this year. When it comes to the school choice bill that the governor proposed, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to put the votes together in the House this year to pass that, Grassley told reporters Monday. Now, when they keep saying this year, they didn't say that this year 2 times already. What I'm telling you is this is going to happen. You got to know this is going to happen. So y'all Blacks got to be wary of what's going on. His announcement is an acknowledgement of the fact that despite holding a 60-40 majority in the House, Republican leaders lack support to pass the measure. Democrats were uniformly opposed, while many Republican lawmakers were concerned the program could harm rural schools. Watch this. Reynolds declined to comment Monday. Today's Monday. She ain't want to say nothing. This year's legislative session has been stalled for weeks due to Reynolds' unsuccessful push to win over enough Republicans holdouts. But lawmakers returned to the Iowa Capitol Monday, and now that the education issue is off the table, they're hoping to pass a state budget and adjourn for the year by midweek. So now they're trying to hurry, get out of here now. Democrats hope to make the education bill a campaign issue this year. Reynolds took the unusual step last week of endorsing the opponent of a sitting Republican lawmaker who opposed her education bill. Listen to what she did. This is politics. She a Republican. She endorsed a Democrat that's opposing another Republican that opposed her education bill. Oh, you ain't gonna support my education bill, are you Republican? Watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and go mess with your ops. What's up? I'm gonna go ahead and endorse this Democrat versus you. So why you think Trump said what Trump said? He said he'll run Republican because he know he'll win as a Republican. Each house is, no matter which one it is, they doing the same thing. You got to understand politics, ladies and gentlemen. So the issue has rolled over Republican primary races, and the June 7 election has the potential to deliver Republican nominees for House seats who would be more open to passing the proposal next year. Next year, everybody finna get ready and be in hell next year, and they not even finna pay attention to what's going on. This is gonna not just help Republicans, this is gonna help the Republican children. That's what this bill is. Watch. The June 7 primary could change the GOP fight over private school scholarships at the Iowa Capitol. Reynolds has already said she'd be back next year to push for the legislation again if it failed to pass. Grassley said lawmakers will continue working with Reynolds on the issue in the hopes of reaching a deal next year. They study saying next year, so I'm telling you, it's coming next year. Obviously, we want to continue to work with the governor to get something achieved, he said. The measure, Senate File 2369, passed the Iowa Senate in March with all but one Republican senator voting in favor. So that means they already got the numbers. They just need it next year when they have a little bit more numbers. Democrats have been uniformly opposed to the bill, which they say will harm Iowa's public education system. Listen, if you live in a certain area, they're going to take you out of public school and be able to give you a scholarship to go to private school because you already live in the private school area. So this is basically people that can afford to live in this area, but they don't have enough money to afford to put their children in private school. So their children is in public school. So what she's doing is passing a bill to take 10,000 families. That's a lot of families. She didn't say 10,000 children. She said 10,000 families. Notice the difference. So that means one family can have 4 children. We're going to get all y'all scholarships to go to private school, get out that public school and go to private school. Like, y'all got to really understand this. House Minority Leader Jennifer Come First, she's a Democrat, Windsor Heights, said it's great news that the bill won't move forward this year. See how they keep saying this year? Y'all got to know the language. She said it's ridiculous that the session was extended so long in an effort to pass the proposal. They was trying to wait it out. We're glad that it died because it's not good for Iowa kids. Comfort said only 2% of Iowa kids would have benefited from this scheme, and we need to focus on the 4,900, well, 4,098, 400,000 4,098,000. What? 498,000 kids who go to public schools in the state of Iowa. So it's great news. It's a victory this year. Wait till next year. More. Lawmakers are fighting over private school funding. Here's how much Iowa already spends. The party is hoping to make support for the legislation a campaign issue this fall. Senate Minority Leader Zach Walz, Democrat in Coralville, issued a statement warning the measure could pass next year if Republican senators are reelected in November. They already know this finna get ready and come next year. They know this. They just waiting. I'm finna tell you why they wait, because they know what's finna get ready to happen in 2023. In 2023, they finna take the blacks in Iowa through the most wildest shit that they ever been through in Iowa. Mark my words. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video and put it all together. And Iowa Democrat Party Chair Ross Wilburn urged voters Monday to reject Reynolds in November and elect her Democratic opponent Deirdre DeJure. This fight, Susan Bloom Guild, she teaches elementary in Des Moines. This fight isn't over yet, Wilburn said in a statement. Kim Reynolds has threatened to push through her voucher scam next year. That's what I'm finna get ready and talk when I say she's finna hit the blacks, bro. She finna hit them with this. Wait till I get to the voucher. Look, She has threatened to push through her voucher scam next year too. Let's make sure we don't give her a chance. Help us elect Deidre DeJure as our next governor to ensure that Iowa lives up to its proud history of world-class public education. Bro, it's gonna go crazy next year. Reynolds bill have diverted $55 million in state public school funding to provide 10,000 students with scholarships to pay private school expense. That's what I'm saying right here. Look at this. She is going to take $55 million out of public schools, which already ain't got the right books and the best teachers and all. And she's going to take that $55 million and pay for 10,000 children to go to private schools. It's going to take $55 million. Let's do the math on that. I got to do the math on that. Let me make this big so y'all can see me do the math on that real quick. Let me do the math, y'all. Y'all follow me. We got 55 million. That's 55 million, and it's only 10,000. Divided by 10,000 equals. That's what she doing? Let's make sure we turn about times 10,000. So she giving 10,000 students 5,500. Is that even gonna be enough for them to even get in private school? All she really doing is taking from the public schools and giving the money to the private schools. Them children that's gonna get that 5,500, they might not even have enough money to stay in private school. So what she's really doing, undercut the public schools just to get a 55 million to the private schools. Let's get back to this article. Like I said, y'all like, share, subscribe right now. Get the comments up. All type of stuff. Like the 55 million would amount to about 5,400 per student, paid using 70% of the per pupil funded that students' public school will otherwise receive. The remaining 30% of per pupil money will have been placed in a separate fund to help school districts that share positions like school counselors, superintendents, administrators, and mental health professionals. Media Compo taking spring found 52% of Iowans opposed the proposal, while 40% favor it and 7% are not sure. Opposition has risen by 3 percentage points and support has dropped by 3 points since a similar poll was conducted last year. This is crazy, bro. But without a deal on the private school portion of Reynolds' bill, it's unclear what will happen to the transparency legislation. Not everything's settled at this point, Grassley said Monday. Reynolds has said she wants to see the two ideas passed together. She wants them passed together. Bro, y'all don't understand. I believe that we need to do both school transparency as a component of parental choice. She said last week on Who Radio. I think those need to go hand in hand. So that's the end of the article, y'all. Oh, wait. If what Speaker Grassley is saying is true, we are certainly disappointed the House couldn't find the votes, she said in a statement. We're grateful to the governor and Senate for their willingness to champion the needs of students this year, and we'll be back until every student can choose the education environment that best meets individual needs. Bro, listen, if you can't afford it, she's saying you don't need to, she's gonna take certain kids out of public schools and put them in private schools. Majority of them kids that's going to them private schools ain't finna look like me. They might get 3 of them out of all the kids in there, and they gonna take the top smartest ones to put them in the private school. That's it. 3 of them probably out of all 10,000. It might be 60 of them all across the board. So if she passed this, she finna take once they allow her to do this one time, where she gonna take 55 million this year, she gonna take more the next year, more the next year, more the next year, to eventually public school is going to be just people that's in poverty, and private school going to be the future of the U.S., aka those people that have some money and that has intelligence. So this stuff is deep. That's why I'm still trying to explain to people, like, y'all got to really read between the lines and understand this stuff. If y'all ain't out here trying to do the research, or if y'all ain't out here trying to like listen to these videos, or y'all just don't care and y'all don't care about the future of y'all children, bro, I really want to show y'all what they doing with the homeless too. But they ain't did it in Iowa yet, but they getting crazy with the homeless as well. Like, y'all got to understand. So now I'm gonna get ready and get to this voucher situation next, so I can show y'all what they meant by in this article about her voucher scheme. Because the voucher scheme she finna get ready and pull, she bro, she finna, when I say blacks, is finna be in one area. One area. She finna literally, with this one push, she finna push so many blacks to the same area, along with all these guns that they study getting their hands on, along with that stand your ground, along with they being able to shoot and they ain't gonna be liable just in case, they lawfully shooting that gun. Bro, the black community in Iowa finna get sent all the way up. I'm talking about to the moon. Like when I say it's gonna go down, I don't need trail. I'm gonna get ready to Herbert show y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now. I ain't gonna talk y'all. Y'all gonna get to the next video. If you like what you heard, like, share, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We try to beat the YouTube algorithm. It's gonna get ready to go down. These are the Iowa videos, and I told y'all gotta pay attention to these Iowa videos. This is what's really going on in Iowa. I'm gonna show you what's going on. So don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Look objectively, no matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. If nobody told you they love you today, I'm gonna tell you right now that I love you. That's why I bring you guys this information. Like I said, in these videos, I'm specifically talking to the blacks. I understand some whites is going to also be affected by this, but I'm talking to strictly blacks in this video. So if you black and you thinking about coming to Iowa with your Section 8 voucher, I'm finna show you what you finna get ready and be in for. If you black and you got some people that you know in Iowa, you might want to send them this video. If you black and you thinking about coming to Iowa, or you already in Iowa and you don't know what's going on in Iowa, you might want to go ahead and sit down a whole day and watch all these Iowa videos so you can learn the new environment that you are in. So let me hurry and get to this next video so I can tell you about these vouchers. Duff.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.